So when was the first time you got on camera on the Letterman show?
Actually, the first week of the shows, Dave had me come out there was a piece we did, it was on urban disguises, ways to disguise yourself in the city so you wouldn't be mugged or so forth, or you could go about your business. And I came out dressed entirely as garbage. Which might be apropos right now. But you couldn't see my face at all. And for some reason, when the show was played back that night, the whole Eastern Seaboard, that part of the show was blacked out. The feed was blacked out for about 5 minutes. So the next night he had me come on in the garbage suit, but this time you could see my face. And I remember he asked me, you know, what my friends in the audience had thought of my performance the night before, and I said that they had told me it was the funniest thing they had seen in North America. And that got a big laugh, and it made Dave laugh. And I remember thinking, oh, okay, all I got to do is make this guy laugh, and then I can come back on the show. And so that's what I did. I always just tried to make Dave laugh, and if I could make Dave laugh, I knew I would be able to be on the show the following week.
Oh, okay. You know, living in New York City is an exciting experience, but it can also be dangerous. To safely coexist in a society that has such a rising crime rate, a person has to be more than just cautious. Here now are a few of the items that you will need to make daily life in an urban setting generally safer and more pleasant. Number one, this is very simple and a great idea. The wallet disguise kit. This makes your wallet look like a worthless sandwich. Even if your pocket is picked, your concealed wallet will be thrown away in disgust by the thief. There it is right there. Open it up, and it's the wallet disguise kit. Item number two. Now actually this is a very good idea. These are stick-on plastic sores that look contagious. Even a hardened mugger doesn't care to be plagued with a lifetime of incurable diseases, you know? Kind of an ad for Ray's Original Pizza, also. This is a great one, also. One of the newest and most sophisticated protection devices sold today, this item right here. This light carrying case doubles as a briefcase, but when the latch is opened, it plays the frightening sounds of a crazed boar. Give you an idea just how delicate this piece of equipment is. Crazed boar. There you go. And if that doesn't do it, just show them this. Kind of a crazed boar. Item number 4. This is the U.S. New York currency changer. For tourists who are confused, let me show you this, who are confused about prices, this currency changer converts the price of items to New York City standards. Let's say, for example, that where you're from, a plain American cheese sandwich runs you 90 cents. You take the currency converter, and it gives you the New York City price. There it is. All right. Oh, this is a great item, ladies and gentlemen. This is the solid chocolate smoke detector. The warning alarm tells you that fire is on the way, and then when you return to survey the damage, the whole thing has been baked into rich, chewy brownies. So when you come back to the apartment and you're surveying the damage and you and the looters are working up a real hunger, you eat the brownies. Oh, this is a good item. This is the imitation kung fu arm. Let's say you're walking down, oh, I got to take off my jacket here. Let's say you're walking down a crowded New York street and you're eating your wallet disguised as a sandwich. and thugs and ne'er-do-wells jump out and grab you, and you don't really have a hand free to defend yourselves, boy, this better be good. There you go. So you're walking down the street and okay, so you put this on. Oh, here it is, right? Okay, you're walking down the street, thugs and ne'er-do-wells jump out. Here's what you do. Okay, let's see what's next, shall we? This is a great idea. You know, when a lizard, we learn these things from nature, and when a lizard is in danger, like a chameleon, he blends in with the surrounding environment, and now you can too, thanks to this, the wonderful garbage suit. It provides you with camouflage for those times when you find yourself in dangerous neighborhoods. Thank you very much. There you go. We're going to pause here for a moment. We'll be right back with the creators of the motion picture. Boy, I got to tell you, let me just take this opportunity to apologize to countless millions of viewers of this program last night who were cheated out of one of the classic comedy bits, well, according to the New York Times, they said, of the 1900s. Last night, because of a dastardly computer failure, Americans in the eastern two-third region of this country missed an epic comedy classic. We don't have time to recreate the whole thing for you. Briefly, I'll just show you what you missed. Come on in here, Eric. It was about how to survive in New York City and things you could do to protect yourself. And so this was an additional kung fu arm that you put right in your suit. And say you were walking down the street and you were eating a sandwich with one hand and maybe combing your hair with another hand, and you're attacked by ne'er-do-wells and thugs. You just do that. People, thank you very much, Eric. People said to me that they laughed so hard their sides were actually aching from that one. Now this is how we paid the piece off. Now, you didn't get to see this because of a computer mistake. And what is your name, sir?
Chris Elliott.
Chris Elliott, and you're a staff member with Late Night?
Late Night with David Letterman.
Yes, sir, Chris. And how long yesterday were you in this costume preparing for your network television debut?
With fittings, rehearsals, about 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours. And you were never seen by North Americans, were you?
Never seen. Cut off.
Yeah, a lot of disappointment at home, huh, Chris?
Very much so. A lot of friends disappointed,
yeah,
too.
What were you made up to be, Chris? What were you going to be?
Garbage.
Going to be garbage last night. And Chris, how was that going to go?
Basically, I was going to come out like this and just stand here like this.
Yeah. And after the show, Chris, what did members of the studio audience say to you?
They said it was the funniest thing they've seen in North America.
Unbelievable, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? You did not get to see this at home because of a computer malfunction. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris Elliott. Well, I'm certainly glad we got that off our chest. What a show we have for you here tonight.